Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Albert. I'm a web developer who's been around 2 or 3 years of experience in web development, especially with language JavaScript. So back of the day, my days were pretty dark. So I don't have like no mentors. There's no one who's gonna like tell me what to do. Like I don't even know which language that I need to code or something like that in order to build a website. So it is pretty hopeless and helpless for me. So now I really wanted to help some of the beginner coders to understand something in the quickest way possible and the easiest way possible in their brains. So I really wanted to help and share my knowledge to the beginner coders. It is not about like teaching or lecturing stuff. It's all about sharing the knowledge. So without further ado, let's start our videos. So just before like we starting our video, I really wanted to like apologize for my English because the way of my English, like some of them are not gonna be like understandable for you guys since English is not my like first language or something like that. So let's dive into our video. So there are three different types of not really a different types, different ways of declaring a variable in JavaScript. You guys might know these, like const, let, or var, if you have like some familiarity with some sort of programming languages. And first of all, we will talk about const. Const is a constant. When it comes to constant, you can assign the variable, like assign the value into the variable for once. After that, you can reassign it back, else it will throw an error. So first of all, let's run our application here. It is 2121. Let me just comment out those things. And then we can see the JavaScript is executing happily. Now we can like, oops, sorry. Now we can run this again. 21, this number is happy and this number is executing it, okay? So if we're gonna reassign it, okay? If we're gonna like add a new, oops, oh my god, my number plus plus, but JavaScript is not really showing an error here. So what is happening? Let's run this code. We will see type error assignment to constant variable. So JavaScript is not happy right now. He will throw an error of assigning the a new value into a constant variable. So that is const. Const is mostly used around the projects around the world by the developer for the projects and for the application, but it only used in like not reassignable things such as like functions or like maybe some sort of fetching APIs or something like that. We will talk about that later. The very next thing is let. Let me comment this out. So let's talk about let. What is let? Let is the flexible way of declaring a variable. You can say let age equal to 21 and console.age. Let's run this code. See, JavaScript is happy and he is executing it. But you can also add in some sort of mathematical expression here. And once you run it, you will see the value is increased by 1. So that means let allowed us to use the reassignable value in JavaScript, but let only use in the mathematical operations or some sort of reassignable values, something that are always changing or something like that. People use that, but not often as const. Okay. The very next thing is var, the oldest function block in the JavaScript history. Okay. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, var is the oldest function block. Nobody uses it right now. But Albert, why are you teaching us like var even though nobody is using it? So it is not like that. I will show you a reason why people are not using var. Okay, so var, let's not declare a name and let's say about var age equal to, let's just say 21. Okay, so and console.log age, we will forget about this name. Okay, And let's run the application. It is run happily, and we can also increase the age. You can see 22, JavaScript happily responding to it. So it is also flexible. It is, some sort of reliable things. Why don't we use it? Okay, let's try another approach. We are not gonna declare our variable before the assignment of the console.log. Okay, let me compare you with let. Okay, firstly, let's test it out with let. Okay, before declaring the age, and I will console.log the age. Now let's run the code. Oops. Let's run the code. You can see that cannot access age before the initialization. That means you can't call this age before it is initialized into the application. This is throwing an actual error here. So here we're gonna try it with var, and let's run the code. You can see that is totally different outcomes from the applications. So JavaScript is saying identify instead of giving an error. So while people are not using var anymore, JavaScript indeed has a very weak error handling. So when you're gonna use assign a var again and again, you're gonna see a lot of undefined values. Okay, when you're gonna work with backends or front ends or something like that, those undefined values are gonna pop up everywhere, nearly everywhere, if you would make some sort of mistake. So if you're gonna assign the var, there are gonna be high chance of happening error again and again without defining the types or something like that. Here you can see the reference error. You won't be able to see any single error. So that's why people are not using var. Instead they use const or let or something like that. So today is all about that. So you know about what is let, what is const, and what is var. What are the difference between them? Which one is reassignable or not? So in the very next video, we're going to talk about data types in JavaScript, which is very important in every single programming languages. So stay tuned for the next video. See you.